Let me tell you a story about Amara, the woman who stood at the altar with heart full of love, dressed in white, ready to say, "I do." But instead of vows, what she heard shattered her soul. "I'm sorry, I can't do this." Her world ended in front of hundreds, but what happened after? That's where the real story begins. Amara had always been a dreamer, the kind of woman who wrote her future in journals and prayed over every page. She met Desmond in church. He was the youth leader. She was the quiet intercessor. Their love grew slowly, wrapped in scripture and Sunday smiles. They courted for 3 years, waited, fasted, believed. Their wedding day was supposed to be heaven on earth, but something felt off. Desmond's hands were cold, his eyes restless. Still, Amara smiled, choosing faith over fear. Then came the moment. The pastor asked, "Desmond, do you take Amara to be your lawfully wedded wife?" Silence. Too long, and then, "I'm sorry. I can't do this. I'm not ready. I don't love her anymore." Gasps echoed through the church. Her bouquet hit the floor, and so did her heart. No social media, no calls, no appetite. Her once bright spirit dimmed behind drawn curtains. The pain wasn't just the breakup. It was the public humiliation. Her story became blog fodder. Even her friends grew silent. One night, she picked up a pen and began writing a farewell letter. Tears soaked the ink, but as she stared at her own words, something inside her shifted. A small voice, trembling but alive, whispered, "This pain will not define you. Get up, girl." So she got up. Slowly, day by day, she poured her heartbreak into Instagram captions, Facebook posts, voice notes. She wrote what she couldn't say aloud. Raw, honest, unfiltered pain, with healing laced between the lines. And something unexpected happened. Other women began to write back. Strangers, tears in my eyes. "I needed this. You just told my story. Please don't stop writing." Amara wasn't just surviving. She was starting a movement. Not from a pulpit, not with a microphone, just with truth and healing. A year later, she launched Beauty from Brokenness, an online sisterhood for women walking through rejection and emotional trauma. She began to speak at women's conferences, share on podcasts, sit on healing panels. The same girl who was left at the altar now helped others stand again. She wrote her first book. Guess the title? Left at the Altar, Raised by Grace. It sold out in 3 weeks. No bitterness, no revenge, just redemption. Amara never imagined her greatest heartbreak would unlock her greatest purpose. She didn't get the wedding she planned, but she got the life she was born for. And if you've ever been left behind, broken, or forgotten, remember this. Rejection is sometimes God's redirection. You're not being thrown away, you're being repositioned. And like Amara, you too can rise. Not in spite of your pain, but because of it. If this story touched you, comment and share it. Because someone else out there is still standing at the altar of heartbreak, waiting for a story like this to show them it's not the end.